Iraqi Dinar Guru Opinions, the 8th of January 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. The 8th of January 2025 Newshound Guru Jeff for them to approve the oil and gas law is absolutely waiting for the rate to change. Two very critical articles now saying they've magically reached an agreement on the oil and gas law within the month of January. Again, the oil and gas law has been pending and outstanding since 2005. The 8th of January 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26. I know what today is. I know that yesterday the parliament was supposed to finish the articles in the budget. I know that on the 7th, Sadani wanted everything done, if not what he was going to do, an operational budget. The 8th of January 2025 Intel Guru Mark Z. Via PDK. Article. Oil and gas law is the salvation of the outstanding files between Baghdad and Erbil. This discussion is really gearing up again. Along with smaller notes discussions and HCL discussions. They want us to know the oil and gas law will solve all outstanding problems. The 8th of January 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru MNT Goad. Let's revisit this, oil and gas law. Remember that this is a constitutional requirement. We have been told many times in articles that this referendum must be written and passed as part of the stability for Iraq. Article. A guarantor of zeroing out crises, parliamentary demands to legislate the oil and gas law. In the article, the Kurdistan National Union Parliamentary Bloc called on the federal government, on Tuesday, to expedite and send the oil and gas law to the House of Representatives for study and approval as quickly as possible. Why the urgency? Wow. The 7th of January 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26 question. My denominations are all in 25k notes. Would I be able to exchange those? Yes, you can exchange 25k notes. You can exchange all of the notes. The only one you can't exchange is the one that has the picture of Saddam on it. Those are called Swiss notes. You don't want those. The other one too is the 50 Iraqi dinar. Those are null and void. They're gone. You can't use those. The 7th of January 2025 Newshound Guru Militiaman article quote. Banking experts stressed the need to double the efforts aimed at restoring customer confidence in banks. Stressing this step would absorb the accumulated cash mass and increase the volume of deposits. They're going to get all that cash that's on the streets, in people's houses or in safes or wherever, into the banking system. They've been working on this for a long time. An increase in value of the Iraqi dinar is going to get all those people that didn't do it, they're going to move and get in. Why? Purchasing power. The 7th of January 2025 Newshound Guru Jeff. Iraq's critical laws at this point are waiting for the rate to change. Iraq has not held a session of parliament since September 28. Critical laws, not draft laws, are waiting for the rate to change. That's why they have not held a productive session of parliament since September 28. They're going to resume their session of parliament after January 9. The 7th of January 2025 Newshound Guru Claire article. Government advisor. Non-oil GDP growth rate in 2024 is unprecedented. Quote. The financial advisor to the Prime Minister. Mazhar Mohammed Saleh confirmed that the growth rates of the non-oil gross domestic product will rise in an unprecedented manner during the year 2024. The 7th of January 2025 Newshound Guru Pimpy. They're talking about increasing the value of the United States dollar over the dinar. The opposite direction we wanted to go. I told you there was talks about this before. This is only talks, that the Iraqi dinar is going to lose value against the US dollar, at this point. The 7th of January 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26, Sacramento, California Chase Bank story. A. The wealth manager. Before he even sits down, the first thing he said, you're right. Right now we don't exchange Iraqi dinar, but when it goes live, we can help you right over there, and he pointed to the tellers. I said, do you guys verify on site? He said, yep, when it goes live you can just go stand in line right there. They'll run it through the machine and then it will be right in your account, no hesitation. It was almost like he was saying, we're waiting for it to go live too, is how I took it. Frank. Nobody knows when, but they all have been put on alert. That's why the mantra, it's a scam, is no longer to be found anywhere. It has become extinct because they are preparing to deal with this. The 7th of January 2025 Newshound Guru Samson article. * Government Advisor. Non-oil GDP growth rate Indiana 2024 is unprecedented. ****. The 7th of January 2025 Intel Guru Mark Z. Via PDK. It's been an exciting morning. Been proving and disproving pictures of lower denims. There is a good chance one of my Iraqi contacts will be sharing pictures of the new Iraq $20 note today. The conversation in Iraq is small denominations, notes. Why would they release small notes unless there is a value change? The 7th of January 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru Walkingstick. The fact that Sadani is talking so much about the purchasing power to the Iraqi citizens is amazing. It puts us exactly where we need to be with this monetary reform education. No prime minister has ever made such bold promises to the citizens of his nation. These conversations of giving purchasing power to the citizens have never been seen in the Middle East nor said by a prime minister of the Middle East. The 7th of January 2025 Newshound Guru Militiaman article. Quote, the Central Bank of Iraq and the U.S. Federal Reserve are moving towards authorizing Iraqi banks to contract with international auditing companies. Why is the world would you be doing that if you weren't going international? You wouldn't. We're not talking about the central bank or the state banks. We're talking about private, Iraqi banks. Quote, this step is a turning point that contributes to drawing a clear map for the work of Iraqi banks on the global stage as they deal with international correspondence and financial guarantees in addition to instant transfers. The 7th of January 2025 Newshound Guru Jeff Nope. They haven't stopped the auctions. They're resuming. They sell US dollars daily abroad, because Iraq doesn't have a tradable currency. These remittances will continue until the rate changes. The only real change that's happened is the dollars are transferred now at the banking level instead of the central bank level. They're preparing the banks to be able to transfer foreign currencies abroad and be ready for the rate change when it occurs. The 7th of January 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26, Iraq Boots on the Ground Report, Firefly. Mr. Sammy says month of January is critical. Frank. Yes, it is critical in the sense they are about to give you your purchasing power because the evidence points solely in that direction. There is no other option, there is no other choice. The 7th of January 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru MNT Goat article. Central Bank announces major achievement in foreign transfers, quote. This achievement is a radical transformation in line with the best international standards and practices to achieve a stable and secure financial system. So where is the RV then? Why still at 1/6 of a penny? The 7th of January 2025 Intel Guru Mark Z. Via PDK. Question. Is the dinar floating? Mark Z. It's floating in the parallel market in a direction that supports us. It was 1500 a few days ago in the parallel markets, which mean we are watching the dinar gain value in the free market. They are changing how auctions work and want us to know why. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: IraqiDinarChat.net